welcome to the prayer room. I'm going to be your host for today, Quintaria Shakir, and this is going to be my co-host, Leah, other known as Pineapples. All right, so everybody hit the pineapple emoji, and or if you're a fan of Leah, hit the skull emoji if you're a fan of me. All right, skull emoji here, pineapple emoji here.
Or both. You can be a fan of both. Pineapples and skulls.
All right, so
pineapple and a skull. All right.
I think they're going to be more fans of me.
Well, it is your show. Like I said, I'm just like the fan that got to sit on stage, so I'm trying not to like freak out right now.
Damn, now I gotta edit it out.
Oh, shit.
It don't matter because it'll be chopped up anyway.
Right, chopped and screwed. Word to Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Why don't I even have an intro?
Mike Jones.
Is the intro for the intro for the people on Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah. So introducing us. Hi everyone out there on Patreon. Okay. Who is oh shit, let me make sure this phone is turned off during this reading.
It might be important though.
Let me get a moderator in here.
Let me get my notes together.
Hey Alexandra.
Hey Alexandria.
Alexandra's a moderator.
Moderator.
Angel is here. I like the both of you.
Greatest
Thank you.
Moderator.
We appreciate that. All right. So, who's going to be the first person for us to observe on our prayer list?
There's a lot, but I think I'm going to jump right in with ASAP Rocky. I want an update.
We need an ASAP Rocky update.
I need an update because I really feel like, okay, so Kim and Kanye asked Trump to step in. And when they said that they were going to ask Trump to step in, I was like, this seems like it's a bad idea. And now they're talking about they're going to keep ASAP a little bit longer. So I'm wondering that this Trump interference kind of fuck up his ability to get out.
I mean, I have now updated myself on the ASAP Rocky thing and why it is that people don't care that he's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just...
Indifferent?
I'm indifferent, so I'm not going to pray for him.
Right, I'm not praying either. I'm just curious. I'm nosy.
I'm not going to pray for you. But President Donald Trump, we are sending you straight to hell.
Oh, yeah. My heart, it like seized in my chest because I thought you were about to say President Donald Trump, we're praying for you. And I was like, ooh, this is a huge turn.
No.
I thought we were being very generous today, but all right.
I wouldn't piss down his throat if his stomach was on fire. Okay. Did President Donald Trump's interference or support of ASAP Rocky have any effect on ASAP Rocky staying longer?
I feel like when Trump was like, hey, y'all need to let my boy out, they were like, oh, you're asking? All right, keep him in longer. But I don't know. Could be wrong.
Okay, President Donald Trump is asking for, he asked the word that I heard was immigrations agent. He asked for a female immigrations agent to intervene, to help expedite bringing ASAP Rocky back here. But I don't get that President Donald Trump is doing the most that, I get that he doesn't have the time to do the most that he can, but he did make an important phone call. I'm saying that President Donald Trump is serious about this. He's also going to continue surveilling the case as well. This is going to be something that he may speak about in the future as far as his political campaign. What they showed me was him in front of African Americans and then bringing this up and saying, this is why I think that you all should vote for me. This is something that I did for ASAP Rocky. Where he was illegally detained in another country, so on and so forth. So I do see that this will be something that he tries to capitalize off of, and I do see him cooperating with two other people, two males who work beneath him, and then they went to make sure that they communicated with the female immigrations agent. But I'm not saying this having a negative effect on ASAP Rocky's case. As far as the trajectory of ASAP Rocky's case goes, he knows that he's about to get out. It's just that he's being detained under the Swedish interpretation of their law. I get that this is just how they do things. What they're showing me is that even though ASAP Rocky wants to celebrate this victory, he's also seeing that he's also feeling bad because the support for him is so mixed. He knows that the people that he can communicate are filtering out the support. He knows that the messages are being filtered about him, and I think that when he does return, he wants to establish a new relationship, particularly with his female fan base. I think he's going to start trying to, rebrand himself a bit, and rebrand himself in terms of like leaning into this, leaning into the negative backlash, addressing it, facing it, and then trying to mold a new career from that a little bit, not a lot. Okay. His ancestors are speaking. What's interesting is that there's a woman who is praying for him. She's in a relationship with A$AP Rocky. They're describing her. She's another musician. She's another musician. She's a black woman. I see a brown skinned black. Yeah. Okay. I see a brown skinned black woman, another musician. She's really praying for him. She comes up as the queen of staff, so she has like an ethereal quality about her, and she's doesn't want him to be bound or tied up. And I see that she's going to, if he doesn't get out, she's going to try to speak up more for him. I'm also seeing here where there are many celebrities trying to use their influence to sway the Swedish judge. The Swedish judge's decision to release A$AP Rocky or to keep him detained because of two of Swords is here. I want to clarify some information. Because these cards are sticking together. What's interesting is that the female immigrations officer is very close to getting him out, because I feel like they're paying a lot of money to. It's like Sweden could be. It's not like Sweden is losing tourism. Mm-hmm. It's just that this is creating a lot of negative publicity internationally for Sweden. So that is putting pressure on them, and they're trying to stand strong through it, and they're like, hey, we got to go through our own process despite the criticisms. A$AP Rocky's gonna be paying a lot. Like, he's gonna be paying a lot of money. I see, like, he's gonna be working a lot to recuperate the money that he's losing while he's being detained. They're saying that A$AP Rocky is. They're saying that A$AP Rocky is he's going to have a lot to say when he gets out, and he's going to sway people's opinions of Sweden. He's going to try to avoid calling it racial profiling, so to speak, until he feels like once he can address other people's criticisms of him, then he's going to say, like, but you got to see this as a form of racial profiling. Like, this is what I said, but at the same time, the main thing that he's worried about is getting out. He's like, look, I'll worry about controlling the narrative later, because typically that's what he cares about, is his reputation. He's someone that I get that he will edit what he says if people find it offensive. He's not like Kevin Hart, where he's going to double down on it. You know? Do we have more questions about him?
Not in particular about A$AP Rocky per se, but I have a question about Trump, and Kim, and Kanye.
Go ahead.
What's that relationship like?
What's Donald Trump, Kim, and Kanye's relationship like?
I feel like Kim and Kanye, well, it is Kanye, maybe not Kim, but Kanye is that I have a black friend, that white people love to use whenever they're being accused of being racist. I feel like Kanye is that black friend.
This is gonna be a good reading.
Scary.
Ooh. Baby, I gotta ask a lot of questions on this.
Okay.
Long time, but I still got love for you, and that won't ever change. San Jose, they say it never rains in Southern California, but it's pouring in the Bay. San Jose, girl, I know we tried to tell ourselves those lies.